Ordinarily, I would not record this video, but um, I, as an adult who's sensitive to energy, um, this is just basically something that a lot of people don't think about. Excuse me. But when you bring your children who are sensitive to energy to a big place like this, like I can't even think about what I need. I can't even go in the aisle. I'm making decisions that are not even on the list that are like I feel that I have to get out because there's so many different energies in here. Nobody's even doing anything wrong. They're just being, but everybody emits a different type of energy. So if you're at a certain frequency, which children are usually at a higher frequency than any adult, unless you're super conscious and aware of that and able to fluctuate. But as little children who don't know how to self-regulate, um, this definitely is very intense for them. And like I feel like I'm having heart palpitations, and I to the point where I have to stop and then do this and breathe and go outside. So I can only imagine children who don't have the vocabulary to explain what's going on, and then the parents who don't have the capacity or the awareness of this being an actual energetic uh, condition, that is like the root cause of a lot of these labels, like bipolar or ADHD or different things like that. It's basically the energy frequency and vibration is not aligning, so it can only go within a certain degree, of power. And if you're in a space for too long in an imbalanced or disharmonious energy field, then these children are supposed to be here to raise up the environmental energy field. But if the adults are the ones who are feeling out of balance because the children are so high vibrational automatically, then automatically the children are going to lower their vibrational frequency. And that's not how it's supposed to be. We're supposed to rise above and allow that to lighten us up. And that's why I feel that this happened, because sometimes, like, you just have to be still and present and hold your own energy field so that your environment will shift to that um, for the greatest capacity to function. Like, I was fine. I meditated. I did everything. I have a list of what is healthy for me. I asked my inner self, hey, what do I need? What do I need to function for this week as far as nutritional value, blah, 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 personal items. I only have a short time to come here. I have a ride. Boom. As soon as I hit the door, as soon as I hit the parking lot, honestly, um, it's like when you can definitely feel the energy, but it's like creeping up, creeping up, creeping up. Like, you know, uh, so the reason for this is the program that we're doing, Angel and I, is bringing a specific awareness to this particular issue, but bringing people who are deliberately meditating. Instead of going to the store, they're going to the school and sitting there and holding the energy field for these sensitive children so that they can function and do their schoolwork and then whatnot, and then build the capacity to be able to self-regulate their own energy field and not be lowered by their environment um, because of all these things that are going on around them, and then thinking that it's too much of a shock to their neurological system or their emotional body, and then making the choices based on that instead of based on what they were initially supposed to be doing. Um, Thought it was like the brain injury, but it's really not the brain injury. It's like the sensitivity to energy, and energy is everything. And children and animals are the most sensitive, and they're like sponges, especially from 0 to 7 years old. So um, it's very difficult, and especially in a place where everything, even inanimate objects, hold vibrational frequency. So these children, if they touch things and whatnot, then that energy lingers, and that nobody's cleaning their energy field. It just looks disgusting on an energetic level. So that is why it's also the problem and the solution to the crime, to these facilities that are filled with all these people who are just sensitive to energy. In the environment, it's not necessarily the environment, like the nature or the neighborhood. It's the energy in the field that is. Uh, these children were supposed to be born to rise the energy field just by being, and adults didn't understand that. So then what happened over time, generation after generation, is like that's why everybody thinks you need to protect the environment. We need to save the environment. No, like nature knows what to do, just like our lungs and our heart and our circulatory system. The anatomy of a human body is just the anatomy of the nature body and the animal kingdom and everything. Like humanity is just the last one to catch up. So if we implement these things naturally into places of high stress or high energy, high technology areas where they're putting out energy signals or sounds, then the children who are here today are able to do what they're supposed to do and then rise the frequency of the whole earth just by being. And then everybody's, excuse me, everybody's physical situation will evolve naturally. Yep. So I just want to make sure that I took the time to do that since we're on the pilot program and this is a real life issue and this is a live video, so you should feel the energy. I'm going to transmute it now so that way I can clear any type of free radicals I may have sent out. At least it'll be from a neutral space, and I know that I can go back to making the choices that I set out to make. But obviously this video is more important than any type of food item. Um, so we all do this for our own self and on an individual level. There's no need to have police or government or anybody trying to force anybody to do anything. You'll just know it's a better life. It's a better life when your energy is right. And that's a different energy for everybody. So how would you know if it was right if it didn't feel different? And it's not a blame game. It's just a noticing this, learning from it, and beautiful people who are able to hold their frequency for a neutral space so that places like this don't just get overpowered with energetic um, frequencies that are impacting, children and our nutritional value of the food that is here that is water based or sensitive to energy, fruit, different things like that. um, it would just be no, yeah. So I just wanted to make sure that I was able to do this now, just as live concerts are a more powerful way to exchange energy. Excuse me.